Alright, hello and welcome to Rhodes. We're flying with EasyJet Europe, call sign Alpine. Currently inbound Rhodos VOR, which is on the top of a hill here. Underneath us we've got the Maritza airport, which is not what we're actually looking for. But we've got a slight complication in the arrival charts, and that basically states that the city of Rhodos, which is this one here, is not to be overflown in VMC conditions, and we have VMC conditions. So essentially we need to descend a bit quicker and make a visual approach. That's what I'm going to do. So actually I'm going to do performance, activate approach phase, confirm. And we're going to try and make a visual approach to this runway before we reach the city here. So the city is at the edge there. So we'll make that circling a visual approach there. Put the flaps out now. So we're going to treat it like a circle to land approach. We've got some hills to the south. Another thing to note is weather-wise, we have a warning here. Moderate to severe turbulence and wind shear encountered winds are from the south or southeast above 15 knots. We're coming from roughly south to 40 degrees. So that's southwest actually, so it might not be too bad. But we will see. So we're breaming the threshold now. I'm actually going to start configuring for landing. Gear down. We're below 250. Okay, as soon as we're below that flaps, I'm going to put flaps 1. And try and turn before the city here, so flaps 1 going in. Okay, 2 is correct. There's the runway there, so we're going to make a steep banking left turn. Let's get configured. Flaps 2. There we go, that's in there now. Can always lose quite a bit of altitude in a nice high bank turn. So doing that, you see we're still losing speed, but we're keeping good 2,600 feet per minute downwards. Setting flaps 3, holding that speed. I'm going to turn this as a base leg. Flaps full. So visual approach. Rhodos traffic Alpine 987 Tango November is inbound visual approach runway 24. So we haven't overflown the city now. Flaps full. Turn the speed brakes off. There's runway ahead. We've currently got 4 whites, so we'll make a high bank turn again, so I'm just going to maybe wait a little bit too long for final. We've got 1,300 feet per minute as it stands. Not overflown the city. Going to keep that high bank for now. High descent rate. Okay, high bank to the left, 30 degrees. Okay, we've got Pappy 1, Pappy 2, and glide path please. Okay, maybe pulling a G there. So we've made a visual approach now, as required, avoiding the city of Rhodes in VMC conditions. But that was a bit last minute, and I only really saw that once I'd already done my descent planning, so we had to do a bit of a last minute high speed descent. Signs on. Looking good on the approach there. On glide path. On centre line. 11 knots from the right hand side, so expect slight crab angle. Fix my view actually after the Pappy, just at the Pappy. going to stay at or above the PAPI lines.
.500.
9 knots from ahead. Okay, I'm happy with that.
100 above.
Auto thrust off. It's about 50% was holding us quite stable.
Minimum.
Continue. Mild bumpy there.
100.
Checked.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Touchdown. Hold the nose off a little bit and we'll get the reversers engaged and then they should go full now. Get full reverse. Water brake low. And release the nose pressure. 80 knots. And you're braking, switch over to tiller control. Exit here. Yeah, welcome to Rhodes with a last minute visual nosediving approach, more or less. I'm not sure how they would have felt about that reverse taxi there. Now there is also a thing that says we're not allowed to take a stand until we have a marshaller, but I don't see a marshaller, so actually what I'm going to do, let's call air traffic control and get myself a... Nah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's get the APU on so we've got air conditioning for the passengers as they did boarding. I'm just going to take the fuel truck away, go off the taxi lanes now. So runway turn off and let's go to taxi lights. I'm going to take one of the stands up ahead. Actually I'm going to download a mod. There's a ground mod that basically just puts the right taxi stuff in. I think that might be a good one to have. Let's check, we'll just wait until the APU comes online and then we will get the engine shut down. There's APU online, so we'll shut down engine 1 and 2, beacon light off, seatbelt signs off. We go into this one here, we'll get some ground equipment connected. We would like to deboard, but first we need stairs. GPUs available. Yeah, welcome to Rhodes.